Life is Abundant by Graphic 45, the 8x8 collection pack. And then I'm also using the Life is Abundant patterns and solids. My die cut is Graphic 45 Policy and Decorative dies. So you're going to cut 10 of these from the collection pack. So then on your scoreboard, you're going to line up the crease line from the die, and you're going to score at 1/8 from it and 2/8 from it on each side. So then you want to apply glue to the top flap and glue it down to your inside, whichever side you decide. It's going to be your inside. I just bend that one up a little, the bottom one. Then on your side, on the score line that was cut with your die, fold in. Then the first score line you made, fold out. Then on the last score line, fold back in on both sides. It looks like that, kind of with a little W or M. So then you want to put glue just along the very edge here. Lining them up. I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. You want to continue doing this until you get all 10 made. So just line it up on your scoreboard, the first score line from the die cut. Score at 1/8 from that line, and then 2/8 from that line. Gluing the lid down to the inside. Okay, so now I have all 10 of mine done. So now I want to take my 2 matching ones. I'm going to put some glue right along that seam that we glued shut. And then right along the bottom. And I'm just going to line them up. Stick them together. I'm going to do this on all. So some glue on the middle seam. Line them up. Now you're going to take your little set. You want to put some glue on one side. Then line up your little pockets. Now you should have something that looks like that. So now that this is all dry, we're going to grab some Graphic 45 chipboard. We're going to cut our chipboard at 1.5 by 3. We're going to cut 2 at 2 1/4 by 3, and 2 at 3 by 4 1/8. Then we're going to need some black cardstock, cut to 4 by 7 and 4 by 5. And then I did score a 1/2 inch at the bottom just to help me keep my chipboard aligned. So I'm going to grab a 2 1/4 by 3, add some glue. I'm going to center this on my cardstock. Then I'm going to grab a 3 by 4 1/8 piece of chipboard. Oops, I didn't need that much glue. Line those up, leaving the 1/8 inch space in between my chipboards. I'm going to grab my other piece of chipboard. Leaving the 1/8 inch gap. So it looks like that. Then I'm going to take my other piece of cardstock and my 1.5 by 3 inch. Apply some glue. Line that up. leaving it hanging over the edge a little. And I'm going to grab my other 2 1/4 by 3 inch chipboard, apply glue. I'm going to leave an 1/8 inch between the chipboards. And I'm going to grab my other, apply glue to the chipboard that's hanging over, leaving a gap. So my piece looks like this. Has a big piece, a medium, big, medium, and small piece of chipboard. I'm gonna glue down my little flaps. And I'm going to bend over the other side that overlaps. And glue those down. So my chipboard looks like that. So that will be how it closes. Then I cut a piece of pattern paper, 2 7/8 by 4 3/4. And I have 4 little magnets here that I'm going to add to my closure. I'm just adding extra double-sided tape over my little magnets. So then I have another piece of double-sided tape. And the sticky side is up. I'm just gonna stick my other 2 magnets to it. I'm gonna close my little book. So now they're stuck to the other side. I'm going to grab my piece of pattern paper, apply some glue. And then I'm going to center it on that small piece over my magnets. Burnishing down. Scoring where it folds. Then I'm going to grab our little envelope pages. And I'm going to apply glue to the bottom of them. Then I'm going to center it on my first middle section, my first 2 1/4 by 3 inch piece of chipboard. I'm just using a pin to kind of burnish it down. So then on this side of the page, I'm going to put some glue. I'm going to fold my chipboard piece up. I'm just burnishing down. I'm going to do the same thing on the other page, other side. Burnish that side down. So then I cut some pattern paper. I cut one at 1 3/8 and 2 7/8. I cut 2 at 2 7/8 by 2 1/8. And then I cut 2 at 2 7/8 and 4 1/8. And I used ground espresso and I inked around all the edges. Then I added some more double-sided tape to my magnets to secure them down real good. I take one of my bigger pieces of pattern paper and apply glue. Then I'm going to center it right over the magnets. Burnish down. Then I'm going to take my other large one, apply glue, and put it on the back of my little book base. Centering it. I'm going to take one of my medium pieces. This will go on my bottom spine. My other medium piece. Center it on my top spine. My little piece will go right on the closure. So now I have a little container box. So to finish my little embellishment holder book, I'm going to be using the Ephemera assortment. I'll be using these 2 mushroom pieces. Just going to put some glue on the back. And then I'm going to glue the other one right on the lid, so I don't need to put glue on all of it. And you can put embellishments in. Just opens up, has lots of little pockets. I'm going to be keeping my wax seals in here, my extra ones. So you just can drop them down in the little compartments. And when I'm needing one, I can dump them out, find the one I want to use on the project, put the extra ones back. It's just a quick little storage idea. Thanks for watching.